spoke to you a few minutes ago, the firing has intensified again, and it's been one of those days. Huge attacks, massive amounts of noise, and then quiet again. The report about Colonel Gaddafi is a difficult one. The journalist who wrote that story was in and around Bab al-Azizia for some time. He asked them what they were firing at and why they were firing, and they said Gaddafi is inside the apartment. That is the context with which he filed that report, and I asked him about it specifically, and he confirmed that was the context with which he put it in. However, others have said that they also think that he could be in that apartment area. I would say, just as a sort of caveat, that a driver who works for the rebels told me today that they had seen a convoy of 2-3 four-wheel drives with Gaddafi inside today, heading away from that region. I find that almost inconceivable, but anything is possible, it seems, in this current conflict. What I can also tell you is that the fighting near the Rixos hotel, which is very, very near to the compound, they were always strategically near to one another for the very reason it was made up part of Colonel Gaddafi's ability to move through specific areas of the city that he always felt safe in. That fighting has intensified. It's been pretty intense in the last 10 minutes. It had been very, very busy 2 hours before that. Quieter earlier in the day because they had found a huge ammunition dump that was inside the grounds of the Rixos Hotel with thousands and thousands of rounds, rockets, all sorts of things. And that took their attention while they looked to take the ammunition away. What they are planning is to push forward south of the Rixos to the area that is still very much in the control of Colonel Gaddafi's army, as opposed to militia, and also the mercenaries that he's been used. We know, we've seen ourselves, we've heard many reports of mercenaries being either picked up or dead. I've seen quite a few bodies of black African men around both areas of the Rixos and Bab al-Azizia today, and that they are planning this push south, perhaps coordinated with a push north from brigades from Sintan, and then to cut off those who are left fighting behind. It seems many of them are mercenaries, but they say that there are Libyan military in there, though on 2 different occasions I spoke to senior commanders within both the Misrata Brigade and the Tripoli Brigade, who said that most Libyan army have now taken their clothes off, they've turned sides, they've either joined up or at least said that's the end, they've had enough. So that seems to be what's happening with most of the Libyan fighters. It seems that the mercenaries are left. Now, I suspect the mercenaries are fighting because they think that they have no choice because they're going to die anyway. So far, I don't know how many have been killed, but I certainly have seen nobody being mistreated, although within the last half an hour, I was not allowed to go back into an area, this wooded area where the munitions were found, because we could see that they had mercenaries. They also said, the rebels said, that the mercenaries had pushed forward out of the positions they had, moving into the Rixos wood to attack the rebels. No, that's impossible to verify, but that was the reason I was told I had to come back later.